morning, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening. How's it going? Hey, Bert. Hey, everybody. Hey, Frank. Daryl. Oh, you can't love no one else. Yes. The poster is back. So we are here at the second ever SaraIt. I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with SaraIt now. It's become quite popular. And I love SaraIt. I do it a lot. But one thing that I like about YouTube over SaraIt is it is totally free. With SaraIt, you can do pay what you will, but there is a minimum 50 cents or something. So for here, people can just tune on. You don't have to really set up a special account. It's quite easy. And but other than that, this is like a SaraIt, SaraIt, and I have a little bit more control over the sound, so that makes me happier. Just like a SaraIt, this is a pay what you will. So if you have anything to spare, it's much appreciated. But please, please, please don't feel obligated, and please just hang out with me. So this SaraIt, is all requests. So I've been going through the requests. You guys sent in so many requests. Thank you very much. And I'm gonna start playing those requests. Thank you for pre-ordering the DVD. So, very important, before anything can start, Brazil, we've got to drink our morning coffee, you know? I hope you've got your coffee this morning. It's actually not morning, but do you have your coffee? What is everyone drinking? Yes, we have the moderator today is none other than the mom-durator. Tomorrow's Mother's Day, but today ain't, so she's going to work and she's moderating. No, I'm just kidding. She was nice enough to volunteer to do that. Oh, that's a cool question. Someone wants a rundown of my gear. I can give you a little bit of a quick rundown. I've got my guitars here. I've got some different ones, but these are my two main go-tos. This is my Gretsch Country Gentleman, which you'll be seeing. This is my Taylor Grand Pacific, which I've been playing pretty exclusively for the last 2 years, and I love it. This is a piano. I borrowed it from Snuffy actually, because I didn't have a MIDI controller. But I updated my computer and I'm having some issue getting the two to see each other. So I gotta work on that. And then over here, which you can't see, yes, of course it means the exit to a freeway. It's a whole long lame joke. And then I've got my computer. I've got a Motu 828 that I'm running my microphone, my inputs through, comes into my computer, into Logix, sorry, my bank is called Logix, into Logic. And then it's just coming back out of the speakers. And of course, this is a giant taco. It is used for taco-like things. I don't want to taco about it. Let me grab this guitar. Good morning, Victor. Let's get some music going. What do we say? So, whoa, as you know, the SaraIt is all requests. So I've got my notes down here where I have put notes that I've made. I've put the notes. Yep, you get it. I'm not going to be playing my nice kazoo today because I've got this lipstick on and I don't want to stain it. So I'm just going to do my basic kazoo today. So I got a request to play At Last, which I have closed so many of my shows by playing this song, but I don't ever play guitar on it. I usually just sing it. But you know, today, things are different. Oh yeah. Oh wait, my mic's not on. It's just really quiet. There we go. Oh, we're back. All right, showbiz. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over, and life is like a song. Oh yeah, at last. Oh, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night that I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I can call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I had never known. Oh, and you smile, oh, and then the spell was cast, and here we are in heaven, for you are mine. At last, at last, my coffee has come along. Here it is. It's a beautiful thing. And thank you for the little applause-y emojis. Ah, yes. I received a request for... Oh, hi, 4-year-old son, Lawson. That's a cool name. How you doing, Lawson? I got a request for a little bit of Linda Ronstadt. So, I'm gonna do that for you. Switch guitars. My uncaffeinated days are over. At last, my coffee has come along. Oh, thanks for asking how you can donate. I will ask my mom to post the links, and she will help you out with that. So you might recognize the song. Tell me if you recognize it. You and I travel to the beat of a different drum. Oh, can't you tell by the way that I run? Every time you make eyes at me, oh, you cry, moan and say that it will work out. Oh, but honey child, I've got my doubts. You can't see the forest for the trees. Oh, don't get it wrong, it's not that I'm knocking, it's just that I am not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. Yes, try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye. I believe and I see no sense in this crying, grieving. We both live a lot longer if you live without me. Take it to the bridge. Don't get me wrong. It's not that I knock it, it's just that I'm not in the market for a boy who wants to love only me. You said I ain't saying you ain't pretty. All I'm saying is I'm not ready for any person, place, or thing to try and pull the reins in on me. So goodbye. I'll be leaving. I see no sense. This crying and grieving. We both live a lot longer if you live without me. If you live without me. If you live without me. Aw, thanks, Rick. I'm gonna move the camera down a little bit. I was trying to angle it so you could see more of the guitar, but you can't see the guitar very well, and it feels like I'm quite removed from you. So I wanna move you a little bit more on my eyesight level. There. That feels a little bit more cozy. So we're doing a bunch of new stuff today. A lot of these songs that I'm gonna play are songs I've never played before, but I did my homework to get ready for this. I've pulled up some notes. I've got if you see me looking down a lot, I've got my sheet music here, so that's why I'm reading. How do you send applause? That's a good question. I recorded some applause once when I was doing a show. Let me see if I can do this without feedback. So I went like this. Woo! Yeah, that was nice. And then after I would play, I could just go, oh, check this out. So I went like this. Woo! Thank you. Yeah, that was Thank you. So that's the closest way I know how to send applause. I'm not sure. I guess just a little hand clappy emojis are applause. I'm gonna switch guitars again for this. Oh yeah. I think it might make sense to start this with a little kazoo solo. I'll turn right back around. Give me one reason to stay, and I'll turn right back around. I'll say that I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. And I know that you got mine. Oh, you know that I called you. Oh, I called you too many times. You can call me, baby. You can call me anytime, but you got to call me. Give me one reason to turning round, are you your reason to stay? And I'll turn right back around. I said I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. There's a youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. I said this youthful heart can love you and give you what you need. Oh, but I'm too old to be chasing you around, wasting my precious energy. Ah, yeah. Give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Or you can see me turning round. Oh, give me one reason to stay here, and I'll turn right back around. Welcome, Raphael. You can see me turning. I said I don't want to leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Little Tracy Chapman. I love her. She's just one of those real artists, you know? True talent, no gimmicks, no pretending to be someone else. Yes, my mouth is okay. Thank you very much for asking. During I think it was my weekly Wednesday, I hit my face really hard into my microphone, but it's okay now. Amazing, amazing what a little bit of ice can do. Ooh, what a little bit of ice can do. Ooh, what a little ice can do for you. You hit your face, you're a crying, you hit your face, and you'll be sighing and ooh, what a little moonlight can do. Does anyone remember that song? The next 60 Second Sarah. I have the next 60 Second Sarah ready. It's in the can. I don't want to give any spoilers away, but it is ready for the world. And it's a fun one. All right, here's a fun song. I got a request for this song, and I have never played it before, so we'll see how it goes. But I've listened to it so many times. All right, sing it with me. If I sing this, you gotta sing it with me. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I'm gonna say it again. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I needed the shelter of someone's arms, and there you were. I see Matthew singing. I needed someone who understands my ups and downs, and there you were, with sweet love and devotion, deeply touching my emotions. I wanna stop, and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop, and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. It's just like coffee, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Hey. I close my eyes at night and 'cause I've done them before. But you brighten up for me all of my days with a love so sweet in so many ways. I wanna stop and thank you, baby. I just wanna stop and thank you, baby. How sweet it is to be loved by you. Oh, it's just like a meatball sandwich, baby. I like meatball sandwiches. To be loved by you. Oh, how sweet it is to be loved by you. The first time someone typed stop, I didn't realize that we were singing together, and I was like, oh, I guess they have really bad memories associated with the song or something. Am I drinking coffee today? Oh yeah. Oh my goodness. When I was a kid, isn't it weird that Subway sandwich stores kind of seem to be all over the world? I didn't realize this until I started traveling more. Subway is everywhere. And of all of the American restaurants, I wouldn't think that would be the one that would kind of travel so internationally. But when I was a kid, I used to get a meatball sandwich, a 6-inch from Subway. And it was just the most joyful sandwich ever. I would get it with extra olives. And now I sound like one of those people that, I'm like the 90-year-old man that just talks about the good old days. But that's me now. I knew the day would come when I would be a 90-year-old man, and look, it's today. Yeah, I heard about Little Richard. I'm so sad. He was one of the fathers of rock and roll. I learned that he opened for Sister Rosetta Tharpe, which I think is so cool. He kind of claimed to be the creator of rock and roll. I would say she was kind of doing rock and roll before he was, but he was amazing, and we're losing so many good ones. It's so sad. I saw all of my friends sharing pictures of him on Instagram, and I was wondering why are so many people posting pictures of him? Is it just like we're celebrating him or something? And then I realized. Down the wrong pipe. So I got a request for a Sheryl Crow song, If It Makes You Happy. And I remember the chorus very well. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? But I could not remember how this verse went for the life of me. And then I remembered. Exciting story, I know. I've been long way from here. Do you remember this verse? Put on a poncho, play for mosquitoes, and drank till I was thirsty again. We went searching through thrift store jungle, found Geronimo's rifle, Maryland shampoo, and Benny Goodman's corset and van. Well, okay, I made this up. I promise you I'd never give up. It makes you happy. It can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Oh yeah. You get down cold train, derail your own train. Who hasn't been there before? I definitely listen to a lot of Coltrane. I come around the hard way. I bring you comics in bed, escape the mold off your bread, and serve you French toast again. Well, okay, I still get stoned. I'm not the kind of girl you take home if it makes you happy. It can't be that bad if it makes you happy. Then why the hell are you so sad? We've been far away from here. Put on a poncho, play for mosquitoes, and everywhere in between. Well, okay, we get along. So what if right now everything's wrong? If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. If it makes you happy, then why the hell are you so sad? Why the hell are you so sad? Why the hell are you so sad? Oh, that song takes me back. I realized in playing that is a really great song. Sheryl Crow is awesome. I used to listen to her records as a kid so frequently. I didn't understand what half the lyrics meant, but that's a great question. How is my mom doing today? How are you doing these days, Mom? Welcome to the interview portion of the show. How's it going, Mom? Oh. The mom durator? Very well. I'm glad to hear. What, puzzles! Yes, we've gotten into puzzles. What does my mom do for work? She's a secret agent. If she told you, she'd have to kill you, and that would make things so awkward. This is a puzzle, see right here, that I just finished. And it's a bit hard to see from this angle, but it's all of these different instruments coming up out of a subway in New York. And I did the whole Mod Podge over it so that it solidifies, and then I stuck it in a frame. How many pieces? It was 1,000. I had so much fun with that puzzle. It was the most fun you can have in quarantine. I just put on some music and sat down, and I would lose track of time. I was puzzling until 2, 3 in the morning. It became a problem. I think my puzzle probably took, I don't know, 2 weeks. Yeah. All right, back to the musical portion of the evening. Well, this is a fun one. People were feeling some old Motown, which I am not mad about. You got a smile so bright, you know you could have been a candle, holding you so tight, you know you could have been the handle, swept me off of my feet, you know you could have been a broom. If somebody told me I was a broom, I'd be mad. The way you smell so sweet, you know you could some perfume. Where you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. I have an idea, hang on. The way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. We're gonna use that. Oh yeah, as pretty as you are, you know you could have been a flower. The good looks could cause a minute, you know you could have been an hour. The way you stole my heart, you know you could have been a cuckoo. And baby, you were so smart, you know you could have been a schoolboy. Where you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do, the way you do the things you do. Oh yeah. Oh baby, oh baby, you made my life so rich. You know you could have been some money, and baby you're so sweet. You know you could have been some honey. Where you could have been anything that you wanted to, and I can tell the way you do the things you do. Oh baby, the way you do the things you do. I'm talking about the way that you always win at Scrabble. Oh baby, you're making up words I never heard of. And there's only so many words that have Q. And if you want to be really good at Scrabble, you gotta learn all the uses of Q and X. The way you do the things you do. I love that song. Good times, good times. Why do I have the song? Why do I have the word Ausfahrt on my keyboard? It's a good idea. When we were traveling and touring in Germany, me and Snuffy and Jonathan Richards and Will Walden, when he was with, we every time you would see an exit on the Autobahn, on the freeway, you would see a sign that said Ausfahrt. It's you know the way off, and we would all go Ausfahrt. It's very childish. So they got me this as a gift. Very mature, I know. Have I ever been to Italy? I sure have. I actually have plans to come to Italy in July, but I don't know if that's going to be able to happen. So we will see. Not feeling super hopeful about that, but keeping my fingers crossed. I'm supposed to be touring this July, but with everything going on with COVID, I don't know if that will be possible. Oh, here's a fun one. Here's a little toe tapping ditty. I got a request for this one, but I'm gonna switch guitars for it. I'm gonna capo it up. I have some plans to come to Mexico next year. Oh no, needs to be much higher than that. There we go. All right, let's see how this goes. I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. I want you back. I want you back. My neighbors think I'm crazy, but they don't understand. You're all I had, you're all I had. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, I'm feeling like I'm famous, talk of the town. Say I've gone mad, well I've gone mad, but they don't know what I know, 'cause when the sun goes down, someone's talking back. Well, they're talking back. At night when the stars light up my room, I sit by myself, talking to the moon, trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, ah, ah, do you ever hear me calling? Ah, ah, 'cause every night I'm talking to the moon, and I'm trying to get to you. In hopes you're on the other side, talking to me too. Or am I a fool who sits alone, talking to the moon? Oh, I know you're somewhere out there, somewhere far away. For those of you who have been with me for a long time, you might remember a cover that I did of that a long time ago, probably 2013. Thank you. Yeah, that was a really fun one to sing. And I remember when I recorded it, I was sick, but we already had that day blocked in the studio. Everybody was ready. So I just got in there with my sinus infection and was like, hopefully this will work out. It did work out. Let's see what the air quality is like, speaking of which, today here in California. Oh, it's better today. It was much worse the other day. Isaac, welcome to the party. Everybody welcome Isaac. A nice piece of trivia. Yeah. Some of my favorite songs I've recorded while I was sick. I recorded Tighten Up. I was super sick when I recorded that. Any plans to tour in Asia? This summer I had a gig in Indonesia booked. We'll see if that can happen. I would really love, I've played in Korea and I would love to go back. It's also a dream of mine to go to Beijing, but you know, with everything happening right now, I think that kind of travel might be put off for a little while, unfortunately. I was smiling because Isaac says he feels welcomed. Hey, if you need a little dose of positivity, you should come to my Instagram. Not my Instagram, that's negative as all get out. My Twitter, because I've started just tweeting some nice friendly reminders. I know these times are really hard for a lot of us. So I've been tweeting messages like, I'm rooting for you. Because I am. I got a request for a little bit of Robert Johnson, the king of blues. Have I changed my filter lately? Thank you for asking. I have changed my filter recently. Baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, back to the land of California, the sweet home Chicago. Well, 1 and 1 is 2, 2 and 2 is 4. I'm heavy loaded, baby, but I gotta go. Oh, baby, don't you wanna go? Oh, back to that land of California, my sweet home, Chicago. Wait. Ah, where the heck is it? I can't find it. Hey, here it is. Well, 1 and 4 is 5. 3 squared is 9. Oh, baby, times are rough, but we'll be feeling fine. Oh, baby, don't you want to go? Back to the place where they have the best pizza. That's my sweet home, Chicago. Sweet home, Chicago. Oh, that's a fun thing. Someone asked a question. Let's do a little Q&A portion. Thank you for the applause. So how did I get hooked up with PMJ? Hi, Tomash. I was a big fan of theirs. I still am. What did my mom say? She said, would you tell Sarah hello from Dan and me? And thank you for the pool music. Oh, nice. That was from a friend. Oh, from Gloria. Nice. Hi, Gloria. So I was a big fan of PMJ's before joining them, and this was in the early days of PMJ, and I just found Scott's email address. You can find anything on the internet. And I sent him a message, and then we met up in real life. to make sure, he is a smart man, that there was a good musical connection, and we jammed, and it was amazing. We really hit it off, and he invited me to do a video. We did a couple videos, and then I was invited to join them on tour, a 2-week tour in Northern America, I think probably to make sure that I wasn't insane. And I survived, didn't blow up any tour buses, and it was great. And since then, I think I've probably been on 7 or 8 tours with them. And I'm really excited to get back out on the road with those guys. Those are really good friends of mine. Some of my best friends I have gotten to know through PMJ. So I love those guys. Ask your questions. Ask your questions. Right up. Who's got another question? You. So I guess the moral of the story is email people you don't know. What do you want to know? Ask away. AMA, ask me anything, as the kids say. How many buses have you blown? I've never blown any. Dogs. I'm very allergic to cats. Will I do any videos with Scary Pockets? I have done one, and it'll be coming out soon. What string gauge do I use? I don't even know. Actually, I haven't changed the strings on this guitar, and I love the way it sounds. I met BJ Thomas because I was in the audience at one of his concerts, and he invited me to come up on the stage because I was this very rambunctious child in the front row singing along, and he asked me to come up and sing, and that was incredible. How tall am I? I am 5 feet 6.5 inches. Bye. What's it like to work with Scott? It's great. He has a fantastic sense of humor, but he's really focused, and it's incredible to work with someone with so much drive and focus. It's really amazing how he can separate the musical creative side with a very professional business driven side. It's amazing. What movies have I seen? I have not seen very many movies. Which singers are some of my influences? Billie Holiday is a big influence. Janis Joplin was a big influence. I had this record of hers that I would just play over and over and over and over again. It got to where you knew what the next track coming was. I'm a big fan of those two. Favorite style of music? If I had to give it to one, I'd say jazz. Hey, just got here. Welcome. We are doing a Q&A, and then we're going back to some more music. Welcome to the SaraIt. Anybody have any more questions before I go back to rockin' in the USA? Saludos! Why jazz? There's a real freedom in the structure. I love the way there is a repertoire and there is a songbook that people all generally know, but you can create your own world inside of it and really express yourself. I think there's more room for freedom in that genre than a lot of genre. And it is such a music born out of hardship and resilience, and it's a truly American art form, and I think it's kind of one of the greatest things that this country has offered, aside from deep dish pizza from Chicago, which is the greatest thing. Yes, I love the improvisational nature of jazz. Who's my favorite singer? Oh my gosh, I can't pick one. Today, my favorite singer right now is probably Ella Fitzgerald. What would be my advice to aspiring jazz singers? Just to listen to as much as you can so you can expand your own vocabulary. It's just like if you want to learn a language. If you want to learn a language, you're going to listen to the native people speaking that language. You're going to want to hear the way that they talk to each other so you can learn. And then once you learn all the rules, you can break them. So my advice would be to learn all the rules, learn the history, and then just have fun with it and make it your own and bring what only you can bring to it. Because we all have something that only we can bring. So, yeah. I get excited about that topic. When did I start singing? I started singing at 4. I started singing professionally. My first job was at 7. Are there any genres I'm not into? No. I really think every genre has something special. I haven't gotten deep into metal, not for any real reason. I just haven't started researching it. But I know those players are often virtuosos, really, really incredible players. Recently, I've started listening to more early hip hop and really enjoying all of the jazz sampling and how lyrical that music is. Demanding chord changes sometimes limit the freedom. That's true. That is true. Bewitched, bothered, and bewildered. That's a great song. Have I met Robert Glasper? No, I have not, but I'm a big fan of his. You're self-taught. That's awesome. I'm self-taught largely. I mean, I have had some great vocal teachers, but I think self-study is just as relevant a way to study. And sometimes it's you'll get things that you couldn't learn in a classroom. Favorite movie about a singer or group? Oh, what was that movie? Was it the Five Heartbeats? Was that what it was called? I liked the music from that. I don't watch movies. I don't know. I still have vocal lessons. Yes. You got the music inside of you. Yes. Well, speaking of the music, I am going to get back to the music. I got a request I got a request to play You've Got a Friend. So I'm going to play it. When you're down and trouble and you need some love and care and nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know where I am. I'll come running to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. With the sky above you should grow dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow. Keep your head together and call my name out loud, and soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running, yeah, yeah, to see you again. Ain't it good to know that you got a friend when people can be so cold? They'll hurt you and desert you. They'll take your soul if you let them. But don't you let them. Sing it with me. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you gotta do is call, and I'll be there. Yes, I will. You got a friend. Ah, na, 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 na. You got a friend. Ain't it good to know you got a friend? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Ain't it good to know? Yeah. You've got a friend. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. Pick a key. When the road looks rough ahead and you're miles and miles from your nice warm bed, you just remember what your old pal said. You got a friend in me. Yeah, you got a friend in me. It's my Randy Newman impersonation. You got a friend in me. You got a friend in me. You got troubles, I got them too. There isn't anything I wouldn't do for you. You stick together just to see it through. You got a friend in me. Oh, you got a friend in me. Some other folks may be smarter than I am, taller and stronger too, but baby, none of them could ever love you the way I do. It's me and you, boy. And as the years go by, a friendship will never die. You're gonna see it's our destiny. You got a friend in me. I'm a huge fan of Randy Newman. He is one of my favorite songwriters ever. So brilliant. Oh, words are hard. No, I haven't done that yet. I will do words are hard for you. I used to have a friend, and for some reason, it annoyed him so incredibly much for me to do Bob Dylan impersonations of other songs he loved. So I would take another song. I can't think of an explanation. I can't think of an example, rather. But maybe what's a beautiful song? Wind Beneath My Wings. And I'd be like, did you ever know that you're my hero? You're everything I would like to be. And it was so annoying. I took so much joy from that. Just next time you're playing a song, like I Will Always Love You, maybe, you know? I will always love you. It's so pretty, right? But if you go, I will always love you. I will always love you. Welcome to my mind. Welcome to the things that crack me up. Okay. I just received a request for Words Are Hard. Not much. I can't say much at all. Only cobwebs and dust in an empty hall. Each time you start to speak to me after an awkward pause, I'm stuttering like crazy. It sounds like na 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 when I'm anywhere close to where you are. If I could only just think, oh, there's a little bit of thing I would try to say, but words are hard. Have a little mercy. Throw me an easy line, and I'd say yes or no, and just keep squeaking by. You're making me wonder how easy it is to tell. And do I sound to you like I sound to myself? It sounds like a na 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 when I'm anywhere close to where you are. If I could only just think, there's a million little things I would try to say, but words are hard. Oh yeah. Come a little closer, dear. Let me whisper in your ear. It sounds like na 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 when I'm anywhere close to where you are. If I could only just think, there's a million little things I would try to say, but words are hard. Oh, if I could only just think, there's a million little things I would try to say, but words are hard. So hard. So hard. So hard. Susan Tedeschi, yeah. I love her. She's great. Even if I pronounce her last name wrong. I don't know how you pronounce it. I think she pronounces it Tedeschi. I have a friend, though, who spells it the same way and doesn't pronounce it the same way. So, I don't know, guys. I got a request for this, though, so I'm going to do this. Bringing on the requests. The requests keep coming. The requests keep coming. Feel myself dreaming in silver and gold, like a scene from a movie that every broken heart knows. We were walking on moonlight, then you pulled me close. Split second, I disappeared, and then you were all alone. I woke up in tears with you by my side, breath of relief, and I realized, well, I promised tomorrow, so I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you, and I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take it for granted, 'cause we'll never know when we run out of time. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you in the blink of an eye. Just a whisper of smoke. You could lose everything. The truth is you never know. So I'll kiss you longer, baby, every chance that I get. I'll make the most of the minutes in love with no regret. So let's take our time, see what we want, use what we got before it's all gone. No one I promised tomorrow. So I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, I won't take you for granted. 'Cause we never know when we run out of time. Like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna hold you like we're saying goodbye. Wherever we're standing, won't take you for granted. 'Cause we'll never know when we'll run out of time. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. I'm gonna love you like I'm gonna lose you. Some people ask where my other kazoo is. My golden kazoo I'm not using because this lipstick is a real pain to get off it. And my wooden kazoo, this would stain my wooden kazoo. So you're going to buy a kazoo. Yes, Eva. For a minute I thought you said I'm going to be a kazoo. And I was thinking, how is that possible? A song for Barbara. This is air quality. I'm not sick, but there's something with this air quality. I find myself just walking around going, don't worry, I wear a face mask when I go out. But I don't go out. Oh, nobody's fault but mine. That's a great song. Nobody's fault but mine. If I die and my soul be lost, nobody's fault but mine. I have a mother who can pray. I have a mother who can pray. If I die and my soul be lost, nobody's fault but mine. Who did that originally? Is that one of the songs where the author is just kind of unknown? I know a lot of people have covered it. All right, but I was doing a song for Barbara. This is for you, Barbara. Spell on you because you're mine. I ain't lying. Oh, I can't stand it. The way you're running around. I can't stand it. 'Cause you're putting me down. So I put a spell on you. 'Cause you're mine, Barbara. Barbara's not running around. Don't defame Barbara. I said I love you, baby. Said I love you anyhow. I don't care if you don't want me. 'Cause I'm yours right now. So I put a spell on you. Because you're mine. You're mine. You're mine. You're mine. I put a spell on you. Because thank you for the history on Nobody's Fault But Mine. That's good to know. I've never heard Zeppelin's version of that. I bet it's killer. That's for you, Barbara. You are always in a good mood. I am usually in a good mood. I'm quite frequently in a good mood. I don't think anybody's always in a good mood, but life is good, you know? Life is good. Life is good. Oh, you just poured yourself some whiskey? Yes. Of course, I love Janis Joplin. Janis Joplin. I am going to do a request. I am going to do a request. Hey, Rachel, welcome. Okay, let's look at these chords. Okay. I got a request for this. Poor wayfaring stranger. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, well, journeying through this world of woe. Yeah, there's no sickness, toil, or danger in that bright land to which I go. I'm going there to see my Father. I'm going there, no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan. I'm only going home. I know dark cloud will gather over me. I know my way is rough and steep. Yeah, beautiful fields lie just before me. In God's redeeming, their vigils keep. I'm going there only going home. I'm only going home. I love that song. That's an old song. I gotta add that to my little chords book so I can revisit it. We are playing the blues tonight, aren't we? Oh, I'm only going home. I have quite frequently seen a request for this song. It's a classic. Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill and die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace. Ooh. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No need for greed or hunger. A brotherhood of men. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us and the world will be as one. You may say I'm a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you'll join us in the world we'll live as one. Little John Lennon. Great John Lennon. I wonder, have any of you read, I don't remember who the author was. It's a John Lennon biography, and it's a really, really thick book. It's maybe 800 pages long. And it's all about John Lennon's life, his upbringing, his work with the Beatles, his work after the Beatles. My goodness, it even goes back to his great grandparents. It's a really great read for anyone that is a fan of the Beatles, is a fan of John Lennon. It's a great book that really, really describes why he was who he was, and you will finish the book with an even greater appreciation for him. I was always hardcore Paul McCartney, favorite member of the Beatles for sure. But after having read that book, I will have to say, I'm tied for me, the two of them. A request for Stereo Hearts. Let's see if I can play it a little better than last time. I kind of murdered it last time. All right, let's see. Can I do it? My heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, make me your radio, turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along. If I was just another dusty record on the track, would you blow me off and play me like everybody else? If I asked you to scratch my back, would you manage that? Like, would you tell me, yeah, I can handle that? Furthermore, I apologize for skipping tracks. It's just the last one that left me played a couple cracks. And I used to, but now I'm over that. Holding grudges over love is ancient artifacts. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I'd sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hand. Just keep me stuck inside your head like a favorite tune. You know my heart's a stereo, they don't place for you. Oh, my heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, make me your radio and turn me up when you feel close. This melody was meant for you, so sing along. If I was an old school 50-pound boombox, would you hold me on your shoulder wherever you walk? Would you turn my volume up in front of the cops and crank it higher every time that they told you to stop? And all I ask is that you don't get mad at me when you have to purchase melody batteries. Appreciate every mixtape your friends make. You never know, they come and go like on the interstate. If I could only find a note to make you understand, I'd sing it softly in your ear and grab you by the hand. Just keep me stuck inside your head like your favorite tune. You know my heart's a stereo, they don't place for you. Oh, my heart's a stereo, it beats for you, so listen close. Hear my thoughts in every note. Oh, oh, make me your radio, turn me up when you feel low. This melody was meant for you, so sing along to my stereo. Oh, 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 so sing along to my stereo. Okay, I've learned something. I can sing that song after I've had a cup of coffee. But before I played this song a couple weeks ago, before I had had my cup of coffee, and my tongue was just blah, 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 blah. I couldn't get the words out. That was a lot of fast words. Here we go. All right. I was trying to figure out if I knew a song. I don't, so I'm not going to try to play it. I got a request for this song. and I'm gonna sing it for you. I don't know that song, Mom. When the rain is blowing in your face, and the whole world is on your case, I would offer you a warm embrace to make you feel my love. When the evening shadows and the stars appear, and there is no one there to dry your tears, I could hold you for a million years to make you feel my love. I know you haven't made your mind up yet, but I would never do you wrong. I've known it from the moment that we met. No doubt in my mind where you belong. I'd go hungry, I'd go black and blue, I'd go crawling down the avenue. You know there's nothing that I wouldn't do to make you feel my love. The storms are raging on the rolling sea, and on the highway of regret, the winds are changing, rolling wild and free. You ain't seen nothing like me yet. I could make you happy, make your dreams come true. There is nothing that I wouldn't do. Go to the ends of the earth for you to make you feel my love. Oh, to make you feel my love. Oh, to make you feel my love. When it's dark outside, oh, you can come on in, feel my love. Oh, when it's cold outside, I got my love to keep me warm, to make you feel my love. I don't know what's going on outside, but either it's garbage day or something, because it's not garbage day on a weekend. I live in a condo, and I'm afraid that this might be a bit loud. I hope it doesn't drive my neighbors crazy, but I've lived here for a while and no one has complained, so fingers crossed they will continue to be cool. Let's see, I'm looking. I have played a lot of the requests so far. Why are you incognito on Poland? Why are you incognito? This is the cover for my album 2020, which will be coming out in October. So this is the cover. I don't know my neighbors very well, sad to say. It's a modern world, you know? Another request that I received was for the song World of My Own. Do I remember it? That's the question. The sun's setting over the hill, and the lights in my mind are lit up. I'm wondering if I will find a reason to get up, and I don't know if I will. Oh, I don't know if I will, 'cause in my mind there's a world of my own. All the time there's a place that I go. I'm doing fine 'cause I'm never alone. I just take a trip to the world of my own. Oh, my friends call me up to go out, but I don't know if I will be free. I'm lost in a beautiful world, and nobody can convince me to leave. And I don't know if I should. Oh, I don't know if I should. 'Cause in my mind there's a world of my own. All the time there's a place that I go. I'm doing fine 'cause I'm never alone. I just take a trip to the world of my own. Oh, look around, the world of my own. Sometimes life can get you down, but I hardly ever frown. I just close my eyes and I realize that in my mind there's a world of my own. All the time there's a place that I go. I'm doing fine 'cause I'm never alone. I just take a trip to the world of my own. I said in my mind there's a world of my own. All the time there's a place that I go. Oh, I'm doing fine 'cause I'm never alone. I just take a trip to the world of my own. The world of my own. Hey, Linda! Oh man, we've got an amazing friend on here. Linda Taylor is an incredible guitar player, writer, and you have heard her on the teases I've been putting out about my new single. I've got a new single coming out the end of the month, the last Friday of the month, and it's a tune I wrote with Linda, and her playing is so good. If you like good things, you will like this, because she's good. She is good. It's the music industry is fascinating. It is a great industry, but it is a bit hard for women sometimes. It can be a bit of a boys' club, and it's so cool to see people like Linda just killing it and being so talented. I saw some requests to sing something in Spanish, and My Spanish is not great, but I'm going to try for you. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho. Where's the chord? This chord is not right. Que tengo miedo perderte, perderte después. I'm gonna sing the rest of it a cappella. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Quiero tenerte muy cerca, mirarme en tus ojos, verte junto a mí. Piensa que tal vez mañana yo ya estaré lejos, muy lejos de ti. Bésame, bésame mucho, como si fuera esta noche la última vez. Bésame, bésame mucho, que tengo miedo a perderte, perderte después. Those of you that asked, is it easy to pick up Spanish in LA? Yeah, I have no excuse for being this bad at Spanish. There's a great community here, and there are a lot of places you could go to practice. So I need to practice. All right, well, I'm gonna do a couple more songs before I go and eat some lunch. From Russia with love, thank you. Those of you that know me well know I am a massive fan of Russian literature, especially the classic literature from the golden age, from the 19th century. I've read pretty much all of the classics, and right now I'm enjoying rereading Brothers Karamazov by the one and only Dostoevsky. What kills me about this book is that he died 4 months after releasing the book. And sadly, he was going to go on and write more about the story of Alyosha. And he was going to write what happened to Alyosha as an adult, which kills me because he is one of my favorite characters ever in literature. So we don't get to find out what happened to him. If I could change something in history, I would definitely have Dostoevsky live later, because he was at the height of his command. Yes, Chekhov, Tolstoy, of course, I love them both. Yeah. Dostoevsky is odd. It's so interesting to see the progression of his writing. You see him in the beginning writing these short stories, not ripping off Gogol, but you can really see his inspiration with Gogol. And then coming into his own, writing these brilliant psychological thrillers. Oh, I could talk about Russian literature all day, but you probably don't want to hear me talk about it. So I'm going to go back to singing requests, because that's why you're here, not to hear me talk about my favorite books. But if you ever want to hear me talk more about my favorite books, I would be glad to. Rachel, I will talk Russian literature with you. Standing on the rooftop as they pass on by up in the heavens. This world looks so small, makes you wonder if it's even real at all. When everything gets crowded, there's one place you can go. Why stay on the ground where the magic is missing? Why not go up to the sky where the worries are fly away? Just go up there where no one cares, but you say you do. Up on rooftops, the world stops. You're sitting on pavement, watching the cars going by. Noise and confusion, you can't shake it if you try. And down in the city, all the rules to obey. Stop the words you're always fighting just to say. When everything gets crowded, there's one place you can go. Why stay on the ground when the magic is missing? Why not go up to the sky where the worries all fly away? Just go up there where no one cares what you say you do. Up on rooftops, the world stops. When everything gets crowded, there's one place you can go. Why stay on the ground where the magic is missing? Why not go up to the sky where the worries are fly away? Just to go up there where no one cares what you say do. Up on rooftops, the world stops. The world stops. Thank you so much for coming here and for listening to my SaraIt. I'm gonna go eat some lunch. And if you want, you can download my music. You can listen to my music. I have a new CD out that is all remastered versions of my 60-second Sara. And I have a weekly Wednesday, which is like a SaraIt, but way more informal and not requests. So please follow me on all the socials, hang out, and I really, really appreciate your support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please, everyone, wish my mom a happy Mother's Day. She's moderating right now, so she can hear you. I'm gonna be going off the grid tomorrow because I'm going to hang out with her. Thank you guys so much, and let's all get together and talk about literature soon. That would be fun. And happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there. Thank you guys. Bye.